It's Christmas Eve 2015, and it is around 5 o'clock. We're running over to my sister's house for our tradition of having dinner over there. It's been a great year. Can't wait to catch you up. It's been a long while since I've done a video entry on my journal, so stay tuned. So it's a day after Christmas, Christmas Eve, and wow, it seems like every Christmas it snows. It's so crazy. Even the Christmases, like the winters that we've had very little snow. I remember one year it literally snowed once, and it was Christmas Day, and that's what happened this year. Oh, another call. So yeah, the news report was it was going to just be a little snowstorm, and so I thought, hey, we'll get out, we'll push the snow for 5 or 6 hours and get back to our homes, but it was quite the blizzard. It started about um, Christmas morning around 6 a.m. and snowed all day. I mean, we had like a foot and a half of snow. It was crazy. Some of our accounts up on the East Bench were like 2 feet of snow. So it's the next day, Friday after Christmas, and my crews are still out. They took a break during the night, and they had to go back out and re-push and salt. And I mean, just an amazing snowstorm. So sometimes that lake effect kicks in, and just they think it's going to be a little snowstorm, and that just hovers over the Great Salt Lake and flows the snow, and it's pretty incredible. So busy couple of days, and it's still busy. So yeah, here we are, the end of 2015, and we, a lot of these videos that I've done over the years, I kind of, things are good and blah blah blah, or kind of basic, but I'll tell you, 2015 has been a changer for us. It started in 2014, but this work that me and Jen have kind of done as far as this cement carving and artistic work, it's really paid off in a way that I couldn't have imagined. I mean, I was hoping, but it's really set our landscape company up in a direction to where we have a real niche. And so where was I? Anyway, getting back to this niche market, the carving of the cement and the outer spaces, and just having teams that are more trained and better at execution, it's made a huge difference financially. This year, by far, we've been blessed with, just getting jobs, getting them closed, putting money in the bank, being able to pay cash for equipment. We have a savings, cash savings, personal savings that would get us through a year's worth of our bills, which is, we've never had anything any close to that. We've got a line of credit, and we're looking at building a shop here at the house. We've been blessed with a lot of work and being able to execute it and get it done. And so financially, this is by far the best year. We just landed a Daybreak account for the snow removal, and it's like 350 homes. It's a Daybreak townhome complex, HOA, and it's huge. It's like $200,000 contract a year. Just to give you an idea, whether it snows or not, we get paid $11,700 a month, and then every time we push, we can charge for snow and ice removal, which is another $2,700 per push. So it's been really awesome. I'm getting all these calls because people are, after the storm, letting us know where they're at. So yeah, we just had a really good year, and we still have Jose, Luis working with us, and Paco, and those are basically the two head landscape guys. I've got some of my main maintenance guys too still with me, Chava, Victor. We've had Oscar doing fertilizing for us, which, he's doing okay, but he's not really married to it. So that's one part of our business we need to try to increase and make better. But we've got some pretty fun things going on. We've got a big neighborhood that we're doing over in Heber, which we've gotten paid pretty good, and we're staying ahead of the money. It'll be interesting to see if we can keep that going. It's with a builder, and builders are always challenging because you have to get paid, and oftentimes they're stretched real thin with their money and where it's going, and So it's a challenge, but as long as we kind of stay ahead of the money or right with the money, I think we'll be okay. That could be potentially like a 2-year deal over there. We're building out like 90 homes, and we're doing all the common areas. It's just a huge, awesome job. But the job that's really going to change our company, and I've got the contract signed. It's for this big Moab job, and we have some mock-ups of the project, but it's basically a huge pool with weeping water walls, slot canyons, waterfall into the pool, fireplaces. I've designed it personally and had a person help me, put it together. And it's a huge project. It's over $1 million. I mean, here in 2015, it's a $1.2 million job. And if this thing goes off like it's supposed to, it's really going to change the direction of our company and give us some financial independence to be able to kind of go in a way the way that we want to go, because we'll have the money to kind of market and direct some of these specialty jobs, and it's a really niche market. So I mean, there's not too many people that can create these themed areas like Disneyland, Disney World. So it's really exciting, super fun. It's hard to get good help. The economy took a big hit in 2008, and we struggled through it, but we did okay. And now it's coming back, and there's building going on everywhere, and you can't get good help. So this will be the first year we're bringing in people from Guatemala on an H-2B visa. So I'm hoping that's going to prove to be very beneficial. It's hard to get good help. So McKay's on her mission, and she's doing awesome. She's been out for almost a year. It's crazy. We're going to go pick her up this July in about 6 or 7 months. So we're going to Europe, me and Jen. We're really excited about that. Going to France and Italy and Paris, and should be a trip. So very fortunate. Everybody's healthy and happy. Just very fortunate. I'll tell you, I've met many blessings, and I think a lot of them have to do with McKay out serving in the mission field. I mean, you hear about people getting blessings when you have a missionary out, but we've had some amazing blessings, and we're very, very thankful. I'm thankful for my wife. I love her very much. She's such an awesome lady. Man, she just does so much for so many people, and she's able to organize and put things together as a family and keep the bus rolling. And I don't give her enough props. I'm like, pushing as the boss, and sometimes it's hard because you get hardened in a way that you don't appreciate others, and that's one thing I need to work on, is just making sure I step back and realize how amazing people are around me. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the gospel in my life. I know that it helps me to try to strive to be a better person every day, and I need that. I don't think I would be half the man I am today if I didn't have that in my life, helping me try to become more Christ-like, because the natural man isn't so great. Greed, power, lust, all these things that the adversary wants us to seek after. And at the end of the day, I mean, at this time of year, I always get a little melancholy and get a little, sad because of the people we've lost. Jen's dad and my grandpa, and really, for all intents and purposes, my dad. He's still alive, but he's on all kinds of meds and doesn't really care either way. Doesn't care to visit. And I used to be so close to him, and it shows me how important it is that you have to just live each day and try to not seek after false idols. Understand what's truly important: family, love, what you put out, how you make people feel. At the end of the day, I want people to think of me as, man, that guy was a good guy and a good friend, a good husband, a good father. And that's worth striving for. So, till next time.